Hi everyone, I am back with a video, and this is for a simple card. I made these cards for members of my Serene Stampers for their achievements in July. So if they had good sales or sold some starter kits or joined our creative challenge, they all have a chance to win a really great prize. So I also send them cards every month just to let them know that I appreciate everything they're doing and how much I appreciate them and being part of my group. So I really liked how the cards came out for my group for July. So I'm going to show you what I did. Now, just a heads up, we recently got ourselves a new kitten. It's a little stray that was caught by our neighbor, and we've had it for about 2 weeks, and it's decided it loves my stamp room. And it's actually wandering around the desk right by my tripod, so be prepared. I may have to scoot his little furry butt out of the room while I'm doing this. But hopefully I can get it done before he steals the show. So I have a piece of lemon lime twist, which I have cut at the 5.5 mark and folded in half. Makes a card base that measures 4 1/4 by 5.5. Okay, so what I want to do is create a little background with some of our new embossing paste. This is so much fun, and I'm using a mask that is part of our Pattern Party decorative masks. So I'm just going to set it down right here. Take some of the embossing paste. And I'm just going to scoot a little bit out. And because I made quite a few of these yesterday, I just didn't really pay particular attention to where I put the embossing paste. I just randomly spread it on like I'm doing right now, and it looked just fine. So don't try to get all this stuff perfect, because you just want a really pretty little background, and it's really as easy as that. I'm going to put my lid back on, and then I'm going to clean my mask and my little tool here. Oh, we've got lots back on there. Let's stick that off. Don't want to waste any of that. Okay, so I'm going to go clean my little palette knife and my mask. I will show you what that looks like. Pretty cool, and that dries really quick. Okay, so I've set my card base aside to dry. Now I have a piece of our vellum cardstock that I want to cut out with my Lots of Labels framelits. So I'm going to take these out. Now I am going to use the largest framelit. Got my magnetic platform, I've got my plate, put down my vellum. Sorry for the shadows, you guys. And I'm just going to run that through my Big Shot. And there's the kitten making his little appearance. His name is Romeo because he's such a little love bug. So there's my vellum layer. So I'm going to set that aside. Now I also took some lemon lime twist and the fresh florals, and I ran this through the Big Shot as well. And this one was using the, let's see, it's this one right there. So the 4th smallest. So counting from the inside out, 1, 2, 3, 4, nope, the 5th smallest. So I will show you that here quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was this one that I used. Alright, so I'm going to stick those aside. We're going to come back to the Big Shot in a second. Okay, so now I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This is just a scrap piece of Whisper White, and I'm taking the Great Big Greeting stamp set. This is a fabulous stamp set, you guys. Really, really, I love this set. So I'm using the You're Awesome, and I have a feeling every single video I do, I'm always saying, oh, I love this stamp set. But it's true, I do. Alright, so I'm just going to stamp You're Awesome. Just like that. And that was with the black memento. Now I'm taking my Lots of Label framelits again. And I'm going to run that through the Big Shot just like that, and I will be right back. Okay, so ran that through the Big Shot. There's my little piece. Framelit back in here. Okay, so now I want to stamp a little decorative flower on here. So to do that, I'm using the Garden in Bloom. This is a 2-step stamp set, which are my favorites. And I'm going to use these images right here. So I'm going to start with the little outline stamp. I'm going to take my fresh fig. And I'm going to stamp it right about there. Just going to give that a little mist of water and wipe it with my cloth. Peel that off and grab the solid piece that fits in. And there's little tabs on the stamps too so that you can line them up perfectly. Except I didn't pay attention where my last stamp went, but I think that looks right. Perfect. Okay, clean this stamp. Next, we're taking the leaves, and I'm going to use Lemon Lime Twist. Ink that up and put it right there. Oh, keep that out. We're going to need that for the next stamp. Okay, so I got my outline and line it right on top. Right about there, I think. There we go. And now it's time to put the card together. So this is a really quick card to make, but I sure love how it turned out. Okay, so let's see if this is dry. Yes, it is. Excellent. Okay, so now the vellum that we cut, which is missing, here it is. I'm going to take my Fast Fuse and put a strip right down the center and position that right on top. So that embossing paste, you'll see the pattern come through the vellum and then of course overlapping on the edges. Next, I'm taking the DSP that I had cut, and I want to add a little ribbon embellishments. I'll show you the finished card here that I did the other day. So see how I've got some of the mini sequins and a bit of ribbon? Well, let me show you how I did that. I have such a hard time throwing out the tiniest little bits, and I'll show you why I save them. What I've done is I've just folded the ribbon in half, and then I just kind of added a little flag to it, so it looks like that on both ends. Then I cut that in half, like that, and I'm going to take my Fast Fuse and go right down the middle. Now before I put that ribbon on, I have 2 tiny little pieces of our mini sequins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that right in the middle. Yes, I've got the little kitten right here by the camera. Okay, and then I take these little ends and put them right on top. So you see, don't throw anything out, you can use it. Oops. Okay, then I add a little bit more Fast Fuse on that ribbon and then on each end. There we go. And then that goes on front of the card. Yeah, we'll put it that way. Goes on just like that. See, and now I've got my pretty little bits and I'm not wasting anything and I'm using up all those tiny little bits of ribbon. And then the last thing I'm going to do is add this onto the card. Now, I can't believe this. I am actually out of Stampin' Dimensionals, which I don't think has ever happened because I love my Stampin' Dimensionals and I always make sure I have lots in stock. So I'm taking our foam adhesive strips and I'm just cutting them down, and then I'm taking a couple of those. I might need 3 actually because I cut them a little bit short. Well, maybe not. Put them on the back. Peel off the backing. And then that goes right on there like that. this little kitten. Everybody knows you're here now. Then I'm going to take a little rhinestone, and then that goes in the center of the flower. And then on the inside, I just add a little bit of computer paper that I've cut down to fit in the middle. And then there's my card. So it's very easy to make, but imagine if you did a gift set of these using the different colors. And you can see this one I put on more texture, or sorry, more embossing paste. But I really, really like how this card turned out. And of course you could change these and make them into Christmas and use different sentiments. So I just wanted to get this done so you guys could have a great little card layout idea for the day. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Happy stamping!